add gold to your formula, it adds reflection and all the things, but what if you're going for a very cool toned result? How do you formulate to where it doesn't go too warm? I always recommend adding all 3 primary colors into your toner formula to create balance. Even though we have yellow here in our contributing pigment, when we add our ashy blue color and our warmer red color to this, you know, create that like purple from the yellow to create that balance, sometimes it can go very artificial and very muddy. So we want to create balance by creating almost like a triangle vibe with the color wheel to where it will reflect all of these colors inside the triangle. But if we're not looking for a neutral vibe result and we're looking for more of an ashy result, we're going to move our triangle away from the center, if that makes sense. So instead of having our triangle here in the center, we can move the triangle down this way or over this way or over this way or even up here. Does that make sense? As we move our triangle around the color wheel, we're actually creating color families within the inside of that triangle. So if you're going for a super ashy color in this area of the color wheel, you're going to want to create your triangle over here. Inside this triangle, we are going to have blue tones, blue violet tones, and maybe even some green tones. All of those colors are very ashy colors, but they all still have each primary color. So our blue obviously has blue, our blue violet has some red to create the violet, and our green has yellow in it. Does that make sense? When you formulate with those color families, you are creating balance within that ashy color or that super warm color to where not only is it going to last longer, but it's going to look prettier. So when you formulate color, it's not just picking the same colors with a different ratio to create like a really weird shape around the color wheel. It's choosing colors that are in that specific triangle of the goal area that you want to be. Not only do we need to study our color wheel and understand color families and color neighbors, we also need to study our color line to understand what true undertones of each pigment that we're using. The more you study your color line, the more confident you're going to become with choosing colors to get to a result that you want, including adding neutral into your formula. So let's say we're going to use like a super ashy silvery color, a violet color, and neutral. So our triangle is going to be about here. So in the 3 primary colors vibe, we've got blue, we've got red, and we've got yellow, because neutral has all 3 primary colors in it, even though it is completely neutral. And using this triangle of colors over this yellow undertone, it's going to shift this inside this triangle that you've created with your formula because it's balanced. But you can formulate color however you want. This is just how I do it. I get pretty accurate results. I'm pretty confident in how a color is going to turn out when I just put things into a bowl, because this is how I formulate color. I really hope that answered your question, and thank you so much for asking it. Have a good day.